Oh hey, Lee Tolliver with the Virginia-Pilot here. We're at the Virginia Aquarium, and I could sit here for hours and stare at these fish. Being a fisherman, it's just kind of natural. But as pretty as this is, there's a lot going on here that most people don't ever get a chance to see. And that's where we're going to take you behind the scenes and show you how the volunteers and the staff keep this place going, keep the water clean, keep the tanks clean, keep the fish healthy, and give you a tour. So let's go.
So today we're doing our annual exams on our cat sharks. These animals are very healthy, so what we're doing is just a general health screening. We'll get a blood sample if we can get it, and then also do a full exam, sort of a tip to tail, just a work over, just like an animal gets when they go in for their annual checkup at their vet.
So do you ask them to cough?
Have this larger fish, which is a herring, sort of like the meat and potatoes of their diet. And then in here we have a lot of smaller silverfish. So seals, harbor seals, they are mammals. They are like you and me, so they cannot drink the salt water that they live in. So it's really important that this is part of their diet because all of their water and hydration comes from the fish.
Looks like a big bucket of bait. You guys are doing water quality testing. Is this similar to where I get my pool checked?
It's a little more complicated than pool check. We check ammonia, we check nitrite, we check nitrate. We also check the pH and alkalinity and salinity of all of the water. Some fish have to have a very specific salinity, very specific pH that they live in and can be comfortable in. We do samples every single day. We do about 1,500 tests a week. Maureen right now is working on nitrite. So there's a nice colorimetric reaction happening over there.
It's pretty. What do we have here, Julie?
This is an Egyptian cobra. His name is Mephisto. And they tend to be one of the most deadliest snakes out there. Their venom is really potent.
This is pretty thick glass, right?
This is very thick glass.
So Doc, when do you guys get in the tank and brush the shark's teeth?
Well, I don't go in and do that.
So out of the entire aquarium, with all of the magnificent things that they have, this spot is the most special to me. The day before the aquarium first opened, I get a call from the staff saying, we're opening up our coastal rivers section and we don't have any largemouth bass. Can you go to Back Bay and catch me some? So me and a buddy of mine come pick up one of their coolers that's aerated. We head down to Back Bay and we catch a couple bass. We get back here about 9 o'clock that night and get them acclimated, and I put the first 2 bass in here. Hey Colin, I understand you guys have some poison dart frogs. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah, we have several species of poison dart frog here at the aquarium, and actually you guys are here at a good time because one of our pair has been breeding very prolifically. These are very brightly colored animals because they're advertising that they're extremely toxic. They're actually probably the most poisonous vertebrate on the planet.
So what do these guys eat? I see some jars with some flies or bugs or something in them. Is that what they eat, or?
Yeah, they have a pretty varied vertebrate diet. So here they have bean beetles, which are probably the staple diet for our golden poison frogs. We also have 2 different species of fruit flies.
This looks like you're making beer back here.
Yeah, that's essentially the process. We are feeding fruit flies, and so fruit flies like, among other things, fruit and vegetable matter as it decays. So as it ferments over the period of a couple of weeks, it gives the fly larvae and the adults food to grow up on.
So when the frogs eat this stuff that's growing up in basically a mash, do they get a little frog loopy?
Not as far as I know.
So you come here often? You really ought to see all the stuff they have here. It's amazing. All right, so that was a quick look behind the scenes here at the Virginia Aquarium. There's a lot going on here. You get to see all the fish and all the animals, but behind the scenes they're doing an awful lot of stuff. So that's about it for this episode. So make sure you come back to us for another show of Tolliver's Travels, brought to you by the Virginian-Pilot.